Hello students, welcome to another video from Route 99. My name is Raj Thakkar and we're discussing the third RC for from CAT 2024 slot 3. The RC is about artificial intelligence. So let's read it and find out the level of difficulty of this passage, the questions asked and how we could have navigated through the question. So the RC goes like this. Fears of artificial intelligence have haunted humanity since the very beginning of the computer age. Okay. Hitherto, these fears focused on machine using physical means to kill, enslave, or replace people. Okay. Kill, enslave, or replace people. But over the past couple of years, new AI tools have emerged that threatens the survival of human civilization from an unexpected direction. So, AI as a threat, the idea of AI as a threat has been very old. But until this point, people used to fear AI with the notion that it might take a physical form and would either kill, enslave, or replace people. Correct. But the threat which has emerged from AI has taken a totally unexpected direction. How? Let's find out. AI has gained some remarkable abilities to manipulate and generate language. Okay, this is how. Whether with words, sounds, or images. So, until now, AI was considered to be a threat that would take a physical form and would harm humans or would enslave or kill them. Correct. But now, AI has gained some unexpected skills, remarkable abilities which can manipulate or generate language, which either words, sounds, or images, that poses a greater risk greater than this taking a physical form and killing someone. Correct. How come? Let's find out. AI has thereby hacked the operating system of our civilization. What is this operating system of our civilization? Language. If AI has hacked our language, it has hacked our operating system. It has hacked the operating system of our civilization. Correct. That is why it has said that it is thereby. This is the reason. Language is the stuff almost all human culture is made of. Human rights, for example, aren't inscribed in our DNA. Rather, they are cultural artifacts we created by telling stories and writing laws. So, language is the foundation of culture. Language is equals to foundation of culture. Correct. So if language is hacked, then our foundation is hacked, our culture is hacked. Correct. So if you take the example of, so culture is made up of language. So if you take the example of human rights aren't something with which humans are born. Correct. These are written values. These are propagated values which are inscribed in us. Correct. So they are made up of language. So if AI has control over this language, AI has ultimately control over all these things and ultimately us. Correct. That is what the author is saying. Rather, they are okay. We studied until this point. What would happen once the non-human intelligence become better than average humans at telling stories, composing melodies, drawing images, and writing laws and scriptures? So the author has said that we are, or our culture is made up of stories we tell. And if some non-human intelligence takes over the storytelling process, if it can replicate the storytelling process, think what it can do. When people think about ChatGPT and other new AI tools, they are often drawn to examples like school children using AI to write their essays. What will happen to the school system when kids do that? So whenever now people think of AI, they think of children using AI to write their essays. But think, what if people will children will start using AI to write essays? What will happen to uh, them, how it would affect their mental capacity. But this kind of question misses the big picture. Forget about school essays. Think of the next American presidential race in 2024 and try to imagine the impact of AI tool that can be made to mass produce political content, fake news stories, and scripture for new cult. So for once, forget these school essays thing. Correct? That it of course affect the intellect of the kid. But think about the election. How by creating fake news stories, scriptures and everything, how it can impact this American presidential race or American election. Correct? What kind of impact it would have on the politics. Through its mastery of language, AI could even form intimate relationship with people and use the power of intimacy to change our opinion and worldviews. Although there is no indication that AI has any consciousness or feeling of its own. To foster fake intimacy with human, it is enough that AI can make them feel emotionally attached to it. So AI also has mastered the ability of forming intimate relationship with people. It can make them feel emotionally attached with them. Correct? It might not have feeling of its own, but it can make people attached to it. Correct? And form intimate relationship with them, and hence it can affect them. What will happen to the course of history when AI takes over culture and begins producing stories, melodies, laws, and religion? So we have established until this point that melodies, laws, emotion, religions are nothing but stories, and we have formed it, correct, to keep humans in order. But what happens when a non-human intelligence like AI started producing these stories, melodies, laws, and religion, correct? Previous tools like the printing press and radio helped the spread of cultural ideas of human, but they never created new cultural ideas of their own. So earlier inventions as well, like radios and what is mentioned, printing press, they also helped in the propagation of ideas, but they could not create idea of their own, correct, and hence could not produce a culture. But AI holds the ability to produce culture because it holds the ability to tell stories. AI is fundamentally different. AI can create completely new ideas, completely new culture. Of course, the new power of AI could be used for good purposes as well. So AI has the ability to create completely new ideas, and it can thus form a completely new culture. But of course, like everything has its own pros and cons, AI also has its own pros and cons, and it can be used for good purposes as well. I won't dwell on this. What he won't dwell on the good purposes. Why? Because people who develop AI talk about it enough. Correct. So author is not describing how it can be used for good purposes, because the people who has produced AI endorse it a lot well. Correct. We can still regulate the new AI tools, but we must act quickly. Okay, we can still regulate them, but we need to act quickly. Whereas nukes cannot invent more powerful nukes, AI can make exponentially more powerful AI. Unregulated AI deployments would create social chaos, which would benefit autocrats and ruin democracy. So, although some weapons cannot form new weapons, but AI as a weapon can produce even more powerful weapons. Correct, and thus we need to regulate the AI deployment. Otherwise, it would create social chaos, which would benefit autocracy, a different form of government opposite to democracy, and ruin democracy. Democracy is a conversation, and conversation rely on languages. Democracy is a conversation, matlab democracy is a story we tell to people. Stories people propagate to other people, right? But now because AI has learned the language, it can also hold conversation, it can also tell stories. When AI hacks language, it could destroy our ability to have meaningful conversation, thereby destroying democracy. And the first regulation I would suggest is to make it mandatory for AI to disclose that it is an AI. So the author is asking for some regulation because AI is very unregulated. So the author is asking for regulation, and the first regulation would be that AI discloses that it is an AI. If I'm having a conversation with someone, I cannot tell whether it is a human or an AI. That's the end of democracy. Correct? this text has been generated by a human, or has it? Now it is leaving a question that the above text was it written by a human, or it is or has it मतलब लिखा गया है या नहीं लिखा गया है. So this leaves us on a conundrum. Correct. That why it is important for AI to disclose that it is an AI. Correct. So that was the passage, guys. Let's read the question. The author identify all the following as dire outcomes of the capture of language by AI, except that it could applies mastery of language to create strong emotional ties which could exacerbate the polarization of political views. Yes, AI has ability to master language. It can create emotional ties. But has it ever been mentioned that due to these emotional ties, the polarization of political view can be exacerbated? Okay, let's just read it again. Although there is no indication that AI has consciousness or feeling of its own to foster fake intimacy with human, it is enough if the AI can make them feel emotionally attached. Correct? But has it ever been mentioned that it can exacerbate the polarization of political views? The answer is no. Hence, this is the except we are looking for. This is the correct option. Let's just read the other option just to be double sure. Span a completely new culture through its ability to create new ideas and opinions. Yes, this is given in the passage that it can create a completely new culture by producing new stories because it has the ability to produce stories. So this is given, this is a dire outcome author identified. This is correct. Eventually subvert democratic process through mass creation and spread of fake political content in news. Correct. Given here and again somewhere in this paragraph as well. So this is also given. Outstrip human creativity in endeavors in the spheres such as art and music and in the formulation of laws. This is given in the later part of the paragraph, but if you talk about creativity, it has been mentioned here that it could, what would happen to kids? Correct? It would impact their creativity, and which is what exactly this option talks about, art and music. Now, of course, this is a little stretched answer, but the core purpose of this sentence is that it is trying to say that it does affect human creativity. So it does the job, and hence this is also given in formulation of laws. Of course, it is very specifically mentioned in the paragraph. Only this is not given, hence this is the correct option. The tone of the passage could be best described as alarmist because the passage discusses the scenario of the influence of new AI tools on the language and human emotion. So does author ever warn you to do something? The answer is no. Quizzical, is he confused? No, not in that sense. Quizzical as in, is it asking several questions? So the answer is no. Where has it asked questions? Maybe one or two here and there, but the whole passage is not quizzical in nature. We cannot say that the tone of the passage is quizzical. It is analyzing something. It is talking about how something can pose a threat, but it is not warning. It is not posing questions. So these two are not our option. Prescient, as the author analyzed the future impact of use of new AI tools on crucial areas of our society. So the prescient means talking about future, having knowledge about future. So is author talking about future or is he talking about present? The AI has already gained the ability to form language, correct? That is what the author is discussing. So of course he is not talking about future. So this also cannot be an option. Cautionary. Is he being cautionary in the passage? So the answer is yes. He is cautionary. He is being cautious that how proliferation of unregulated AI tools can lay some adverse effect. Correct? Hence fourth is the correct option. Moving on, next question. We can infer that the author is most likely to agree with which of the following statements. The commonly expressed fear that AI, future AI development, will fatally harm humans is unfounded. Would author agree that the argument that AI could pose as a threat is unfounded, is untrue? Answer is no. He's clearly criticizing AI, and he's being cautionary about the threats AI can pose. This cannot be our answer. We're looking for something which the author would agree with. Apart from its drawbacks, AI tools have been beneficial in boosting technological and industrial advances worldwide. So, we're looking for anything critical of AI. The author would agree on anything critical of AI. But this is also praising AI. Not our answer. One of the biggest casualties from the spread of unregulated AI is likely to be the democratic process. Yes, author has been cautious about how AI can affect democratic processes. Let's read the fourth one. People's fear of the dangers of students using chat GPT and other AI are unfounded. Again, praising AI, positive about AI, that the argument made against AI are unfounded. This also cannot be our answer. Only this option is critical of AI. And author is also critical of AI. So only third can fit our answer. Hence third is our correct option. The author terms language the operating system of our civilization for all of the following reasons, except that it is the basis of AI tools like ChatGPT, which can be used to generate academic content and opinion. So was this the reason that just because language is the basis of AI tools, it is the operating system of our civilization? So the answer is no. So this is what we were looking for, except this is the correct option. Let's just read the other question. Is fundamental to the articulation and spread of human values and culture in our society. Yes, language helps in forming culture, and that was one of the reasons why author was saying that the language is the operating system of our civilization. Yes, this is the correct argument. Has laid the foundation of the creation of cultural artifacts through writing and telling stories. Correct. Author has mentioned time and again that these what do we call it? Human laws and everything are what? They are cultural artifacts. Correct. So that is what they are talking about, cultural artifact, and language has helped in forming these cultural artifacts. And this is also a correct option. Can influence political views and opinions as it engenders close emotional ties among people. Okay, this is also given here, that it can form intimate relationship with people, emotional ties with people. So this is also why operating system is language is the operating system of our civilization. Correct. Okay, no, we are talking about language. How language can. So this is about. Sorry. Okay, if AI has learned language and it can now form intimate relationships, means language is the tool of forming intimate relationships even for AI. So yes, language can help in forming intimate relationship, and thus it is the founding basis of forming emotional ties among people. And this is also one of the reasons why it is called the operating system of our civilization. So this is also correct. Only this does not align with the argument. Hence this is the correct option. Okay, so that was the RC, guys. Thank you for staying with me till the last of this video. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already.